What is going on, everybody? Back with their Monday Night Raw review for September 15th. I know it's the day after, but I had to process this show. I really did. It just keeps getting more and more fucked up. The way they book things, the logic, the results that you see. The rating show 1.689 million. Terrible, right? Very fucking terrible. And the funny thing is, last night as I was on Twitter, I tweeted WWE directly at Mickey James to ask for your WWE release, because obviously this company don't give a fuck about you anymore. You know how many times I had to repost that? Why are these people so sensitive? It's like, is WWE so stuck in their own asses they can't handle any truth? If you don't care about her, why did you bring her back? Why didn't you let her go do what you wanted to do, and that's that? Why did you convince her to be like, oh, come on back. Come on back, Mickey. We got you. You'll have another run at the Women's Championship. Don't worry, Mickey. It's all good. Now I bet you behind closed doors, she probably can't wait to get the fuck out of there. And they probably didn't like that I tagged at the end there, please give Cody Rhodes a call. I don't care. I mean, these people need to hear it. They really, really do. They just can't book anything. And then giving away Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre for free. This coming from a guy who would not give nothing for free. Now Vince is throwing it away like candy. Oh, the fans want to see this? Sure, no problem. We only care about ratings now. We can't get dropped below 1.5. God forbid AEW catches up to me. They'll go, oh, and if they catch up on Monday Night Raw, no, we can't have that. Then we really got to start writing good television. It's like, sorry, but if you want to bring the fans back to get to a 2 million, never thought I'd see this. A trend of below 2 million, and these people probably think it's funny. Excuse me. What? Take a cold beverage. They probably think this is actually funny. And I guarantee you at the next shareholder meeting, oh, it's the NFL's fault. That's why no one's watching the show. What? I would look that old man in the face and be like, they don't write your show. Football has nothing to do with wrestling. But you know it comes on every single year for the last how many fucking years. So, why is this new? I would tell him, you know what, old man? Either write better TV, get our stocks up, or we're out. That is the only thing that would get these people to change. If they had no stocks, no backup money, then they'd be like, oh, we're really in trouble. Yeah, Vince, we gotta fucking, we better do something, because my wallet's getting a little thin here, and, I gotta buy some more wood for the winter. And, you know, I can't go on without wood. And they'll be like, oh, Don, don't you worry. I'll go and find the Great Khali. Is he even still around? Or who's that other guy? Dean Ambrose. Sir. What? Oh, Vince, he don't work here anymore, man. What do you mean he doesn't work here anymore? You fired him like, last year or 2 years ago. I don't remember either. But no, he's not employed here anymore. He worked for that AEW. You mean he went to the competition? Oh, yes, sir. He went to that t-shirt company. I don't know how to keep people anymore, man. But we gotta get my wood, stocked up for the winter, or I could starve, man. Oh, don't worry. We'll call John Cena back. I think they're sick of him, man. I don't think that John will help us this time around. I think he's more involved in that, the movies or whatever the hell he does over there, down in Hollywood. Well, goddamn it, Don. He gets the paper and he's like, I'll rewrite the script. I'll rewrite the script. That'll solve everything. I bet you that show is probably still written by like 9 o'clock. Then you have Braun Strowman on Raw Underground. This show, man. This show is fucking terrible. We're gonna do the review, don't worry, because you know what? I care about you guys. I could just say, you know what? I'm not watching it. And I'll just read it on the results the next day and just be like, hey, you know, this happened from the opening bell. This match happened next. This match happened next. This happened next. This happened next. Do I sound like fucking Charlotte Flair over here? So I could do it the easy way, but I choose to watch it because I want to interact with you guys to show that I appreciate you for listening. WWE doesn't even know what that fucking is. Oh, we really appreciate your service here. Oh, you know what? That third party, don't worry about it. Make your own money. I don't care. No, I gotta get every piece of that pie. 65,000. Big E making 65,000, man. Oh shit, we gotta Vince. We gotta start our own YouTube channel or do another up, down, down. Maybe we can make our own or just steal theirs and say we made it up. That'll do it. I mean, that's how stupid these people are. But we're gonna do a little preview. Just kind of like go over the highlights of Monday Night Raw. That was a little 5 or 6 minute rant. I just couldn't wait to get some of that out there. But we'll do that and then we'll go over the show. Hope you guys like this video. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like or comment or also subscribe it as well. It really helps out the video, and I decided to do this so there's not any thoughts out there of, oh, he just likes to hide in that little corner down there in that mini camera so we can't see all of him because he's probably fugly or something. So I'm not scared of that. It's just how I like to do things, the presentation I like to give. So that's how I like to set things up, and that's the format we're going to use. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Leave me a thumbs down. I don't care. But let's get this video done, get it out there, and you guys can go about your day. And this is for YouTube. This is the top 10 Raw moments of September 14th. Don't at me. So let's go, guys. Here's the video.
And Dawkins from the top rope with cash out. Got him. Cash out splash. Cover on Cesaro. That's it.
Oh, here's another free match. Fuck Survivor Series. That was fucking nice, though.
An emphatic statement by the newest member of the Hurt Business.
How do you not like that energy, that progression? Love it.
Alexander. I'm impressed with Bobby Lashley. That's what you need to be impressed with right there.
Well, I'm impressed with this full Nelson by Bobby Lashley. Powerful.
And he's got the hooks in.
Eric down the mat.
Lashley calls this the Hurt Lock, and it is in deep.
And Eric has to tap out. Lashley victorious here tonight.
What did I tell you?
My God, Lee and Drew McIntyre. The fight underway in the back.
McIntyre and Lee not even waiting for their matchup.
My God, these two are real close friends.
Not right now.
And finally, officials down there, and McIntyre and Lee still continuing to fight. And again, the situation, gentlemen, is this because... Oh, no. Oh, my God! Samoa dropped through the table!
Damn.
Seen a retribution already. Once, oh! And a stunner off the distraction. Owens with the cover, and Owens somehow picks
Buried.
up the win.
I'm ready for that.
The hell's in her eyes?
Whoa! Oh!
I don't
Braun Strowman.
Oh, man. My gosh. Supreme dominance from the monster. Oh, my God. Look
There
at
we
this.
go.
This is what I want to see.
Kaiju versus Kaiju.
Again with yet another stop. Dominic Mysterio is not moving. Rollins staring back at the Mysterio family as he puts a game Dominic Mysterio away.
Here is your winner, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins.
That was a decent cage match. Alright everybody, here is your Monday Night Raw results. Dolph Ziggler joined commentary with Michael Cole and Byron Saxton to replace Tom Phillips and Samoa Joe, who were off for the night. Drew McIntyre told the WWE Universe that he was fully not cleared to compete. He refused to heal up and forfeit the WWE Championship, and said he would risk his health to stay champion. He challenged Randy Orton to an ambulance match for WWE Clash of Champions Gold Rush. Adam Pearce arrived to announce that the Viper was not healthy enough to appear on his show and may not make it back by Clash of Champions. He advised that if Orton did not compete at Clash of Champions, Keith Lee defeated the WWE Champion in the main event, then the Limitless One, or Limited, would face McIntyre at the pay-per-view. So that wasn't too bad of a start. While it is always preferable to start with wrestling over talking, McIntyre has been a consistently active promo since becoming champion. This was a strong, fiery speech from the WWE champion on what it means to him to be a champion. So we got champion versus champion, Nakamura, Cesaro versus Street Profits. Cesaro started off hot, blasting Angelo Dawkins with an uppercut, and Shinsuke Nakamura helped him quickly isolate Montez Ford. Brief bursts of energy from the Street Profits were cut short by the power and continuity of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. However, the resilient Raw Tag Team Champions would not go down. Ford kicked out of a pop-up uppercut and got the tag to his partner. With Nakamura injured on the outside, Dawkins connected on a cash-out splash on Cesaro for the victory. Street Profits defeat Cesaro and Nakamura. No surprise there. Cedric Alexander vs. Ricochet. This was a decent match. Cedric Alexander explained again that he joined the Hurt Business because he wanted to have protection. He was done getting beat down week after week. Ricochet and Apollo Crews told Alexander that he was weak-willed and would regret his decision down the line. As Ricochet vs. Alexander began, a fight ensued on the outside between Apollo Crews and the other members of the Hurt Business. Eric attacked Bobby Lashley, and the two brawled to the back. Despite the odds evening a bit, the one and only was too distracted by MVP and Shelton Benjamin at ringside. Alexander caught Ricochet with the lumbar check for the victory. The lights went out afterward, and Retribution warned WWE that the group would destroy the foundation of the company. Backstage, the Hurt Business told Adam Pearce that it would take care of Retribution's situation for a price. Alexander defeats Ricochet. I don't know why that was a D+. That wasn't that bad. This was terrible. Mickie James versus Asuka. Could have been a lot better. So what happened here, Asuka did not care about Mickey's story, blasting her in the face with kicks early, firing back with kicks of her own. Mickie closed in on a victory, however, after a devastating back elbow. The challenger was left dazed and never found her way back into the fight. Asuka made her pass out to the Asuka lock. Vega confronted the Empress of Tomorrow in the ring. She told the champion that she was done wasting her career on ingrates and wanted gold. She slapped Asuka and walked away. Asuka defeats Mickie James. Obviously, because they always book her to lose. Terrible. Bobby Lashley versus Eric. MVP joined commentary to talk about Bobby Lashley. As the Almighty took on Eric, the Viking Raider tried his best to keep up with the Almighty. However, the United States Champion was just a better man. Lashley took down Eric and made him tap out to the Hurt Lock with very quick fashion, by the way. Lashley defeated Eric by submission. If you blinked, you missed it. That's how quick that was. Steel Cage, Seth Rollins versus Dominic. This was decent. Seth Rollins confronted Murphy, demanding that he stay in the back. Rey Mysterio, standing alongside his whole family, told everyone that he knew Dominic Mysterio would make the Monday Night Messiah pay. Despite the warning of the Messiah, Murphy tried to redeem himself. He came out with the kendo stick that Dominic stole to batter Rollins. Dominic attempted to escape the cage, but Murphy attacked Rey at the entrance. In the confusion, the disciple blasted the Messiah with the cage door. Murphy managed to stop Dominic from escaping afterward, and Rollins kicked out of the frog splash. Unsure how to finish off Rollins, Rey's son ran into the pair of stomps, which gave the Messiah the win. Rollins taunted the Mysterios on his way out, but attacked Murphy before leaving. He threw him into the barricade and cage, leaving him down on the floor. Rollins defeats Dominic by pinfall. Excuse me, sorry. And Braun Strowman dominates Raw Underground. What the freaking do? Dolph Ziggler left commentary before Raw Underground started. He dominated one man and then got into a real fight with Riddick Moss. Braun Strowman interfered, taking the ring and refusing to give up. Titus O'Neil stepped into the ring because I guess he was out of food for catering with the Monster Among Men and took the big man down. However, Strowman got to his feet and knocked out O'Neil. Ziggler and Moss kept attacking Strowman until the Monster Among Men laid him out with the running power slams. Dabba-Kato stepped up to Strowman, and Shane McMahon announced they would fight next week. So we'll see if that's even any good. Aleister Black versus Kevin Owens. Aleister Black ambushed Kevin Owens from behind the bell. The Dutch Destroyer continued the assault after getting into the ring. KO barely got in offense early, struggling to his feet, especially after a knee bar. Owens pulled out a surprise super kick. The lights flickered, which distracted Black. He was not ready for the center of KO when the lights went back on, giving Owens the 3 count. Owens defeated Black, of course. Because Black is going back to nothing. This I didn't watch. The Riot Squad versus Natalya and Lana. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler watched on commentary, including a pre-match tape promo from the Riot Squad, where the challengers made it clear that they were a true team, unlike the women tag team champions. Natalya never even got into the ring before the match was over. Liv Morgan connected on the code breaker to Lana, followed by a Riot kick from Ruby Riott for the win. Afterward, Baszler choked out Lana, then threw her to Jax, who sent the ravishing Russian through the announce table with a Samoan drop. Riot Squad defeat Lana and Natalya. Oh boy. Drew McIntyre versus Keith Lee. Keith Lee promised he would do what he needed to do to get the WWE Championship, even injure his friend. Drew McIntyre insinuated that the Limitless One would have lost to the Viper before he got involved. The friends lost their cool and started a brawl early. Adam Pearce forced him to break it up and wait until the main event. The fight in the ring was just as heated. The two big men fought with everything in their arsenal. Lee ducked a Claymore. McIntyre jumped out of the Spirit Bomb. Then the two collided with running cross bodies. Retribution hit the ring and attacked McIntyre and Lee. Commentary went silent as Retribution took the ring. The Hurt Business arrived and attacked Retribution until McIntyre and Lee recovered and took everyone out. The result, McIntyre vs. Lee goes to a no contest. Surprise, surprise. Well, there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below or subscribe as well. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be back here for AEW Dynamite on Thursday with the results and recap. Until then, I will talk to you later. And thank you so much for joining me once again.